Anyway, I'm sitting here inside my little wood shop, showing my lathe and stuff. I'm probably going to park this on the machine after a little bit so I can look right at it. I'm not proud of my shop here, but this is what I use. It's basically a quick little structure against the back of our building. Well, you can't see nothing there. That looks terrible. Okay, and I have a few machines in here. They stay dry, but my ceiling does not keep everything dry. I got steel from a barn that was taken down, and okay, I'm gonna see if I can get myself in here somehow. I'm gonna find kind of face. That doesn't work. Okay, what other options have we got? That's a little bit better. Gonna see me now? Yeah, I can. This'll kind of work. Okay, I'll check the time on it a little while, so I'm gonna get up. I lost my train of thought. I built this little shop just to give me some workspace. My machines stay dry, but the workbench doesn't really stay dry. I got the roofing from a barn that was taken down. We stripped a lot of the collapsed roofing off of it, at least until we got to the yellow jacket's nest. And to line it, to keep the leaking from being too bad, I've got old McDonald's Coroplast signs that I borrowed when they threw them out. They throw them out, so I keep the white side down. They look all right. The lighting in here isn't real good, which is one of my problems. I've got a lamp put up there, but I need something stronger because I want to be able to videotape in here regularly. And I got to set up something that will hold the camera so that it can video me working on the lathe, doing my work. Wesley's a great little cameraman. My wife works well at it, but there are times where neither one of them is really available. And I'd rather just stick it up. We don't really need to keep two people busy making my videos. I need to be in here making stuff. I'm going to move right out of the viewfinder range. Probably use my wide angle camera for this in the future. I don't know about setting it right there. That might actually work, but it seemed like everything's really far away if I use the wide angle from that distance. But we'll see. I was thinking of making something that attaches to the ceiling or attaches to the wall and swings over, so get it nice and close. It's one of the reasons we haven't done as many videos as I would like to do, because I can't hold it. I actually tried putting my little camera in my mouth while I was working, and I kept it pretty much centered most of the time. It just didn't work that great. And I do have a few things to do in here while I'm here. I'm going to move this over to here, onto the chair. I take the stuff out of the chuck and take the chuck off the lathe. I don't like to leave it there. There's a lot of moisture here. Well, there's a lot of moisture in the air, a very damp area, high humidity. It makes some things rust just a little bit. And that means that my chuck will get stuck on there and I'll have a hard time getting it off if I don't take it off while I got the chance right after it works. So I don't leave it on the machine. That way it doesn't end up being an issue. Because I don't want to have to replace anything because it's in too rough a shape. So I'm going to spin that off of here. I don't know how good the view is. We'll see when I run this. It might be better than I'm expecting, because I don't think Wesley was that much closer when he was taking his video work. Got boxes here. I get these from work. we get screws in them, and when the screws are gone, they throw them out. And these are waterproof. You can see I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. This is my chess piece collection that I've been working on. These will show up in a future video on MFCP Woodworking. I made a couple different styles. I tried to make the 2x4 ones out of like this here. I had too much trouble with them chipping out, so I made it out of alder. And alder actually, it's not supposed to be a very good wood. It's supposed to be garbage, but I can get my detail with it. Something I couldn't do with the 2x4 pieces. And got apple wood drawer pull. Wasn't all pawns. Got a king. Got a queen here somewhere too. A bishop. Yeah, here's a queen. They're simple because the idea was to use these for making 2x4 chess set. So I made a simplified set so there's less chance of chipping and tear out. And the idea is when I'm done, I got to make a template that'll work like a they call it a works like a tenoning jig. But I'll use it for chess pieces. All the different diameters that I need for the entire chess set will be on one thing, because a lot of them repeat anyway. Like all the bases are going to be the same size. The neck on the queen, the rook, the whole lot of them is the same diameter. So that's only 2 holes that I've got to have, and I can color code them on the cardboard template for the shape, which gives me the length and the basic pattern. And the basic diameters can be checked with the with like a tenoning jig arrangement that'll work like a go no go. So as soon as it's the right size, it'll go on, and it won't go on until it's down to that size. And I'll probably cut them so that it allows for sanding, so they'll be a little bit big when they come through. These are the pieces that I'll be using to make those chess pieces. I've already cut the corners off. They're already set up. They've been sitting outside way too long, so hopefully I won't have too much trouble with the humidity issues with it. But I have quite a lot of material, and I look forward to getting that whole chess set completely done. I'm hoping to have the setup part of that done this weekend. So we're coming along. I'm going to check how long we've been going with the video so far. I'm half expecting it to be 6 minutes. It's like we've been doing that over and over again. Let's have a quick look here. And it says 8 minutes. I had more patience. But we've had like 3 or 4 videos in a row where we've checked it. And every time it's 6 minutes. We're 6 minutes in. I got 2 minutes here. I'm going to complete this all up and have this ready for on my thing here. I'm stumbling over my words. I don't edit these at all because it's just a matter of getting it done and getting it on there. A lot of it's probably not worth listening to. I don't really advertise it. If you want to subscribe, by all means go ahead. If I can make a little money from my channels, that'd be awesome. Right now I don't. I do have a writing site that links to my my turning videos. I do have articles written there to match each one, and those I do make money off. Not a lot. $50 payout, and the rate I'm going, it'll take me 150 years to get there. But if I write more articles, which I'm trying to do every week, get a new one up there, we might see some cash out of that eventually. And that all goes back into my woodworking here. It allows me to buy tools, upgrade equipment, possibly get a better building to be under, because it'd be nice to have my table saw inside with me. It's a little frustrating to have it outside, and if it's raining we can't work. And most of the time I need to have it covered with plastic and whatever to keep it from getting damaged. I don't want to lose my equipment. But anyway, I think we're towards the end of this now. We must be getting close to the 10-minute mark if we were at 8 earlier. If you like this, subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit notifications, whatever you need to do. Don't forget my son's site, Amy2. Don't forget my main channel, MFCP Woodworking. I'm doing 2x4 turning series there. Already got video footage shot earlier today doing bud vase. That will be coming out on Sunday if all goes well, as long as we don't have the internet or the power go out somewhere in the game. Other than that, we're doing all right. Thanks for watching. You have yourself a good day, and don't forget, time flies whether you're having fun or not.